Hello, Ginger. So I got your map finally. You happy? Anyway, yeah, Ginger is, for the rest of you, it's the one that has been pushing me to get this map. So, and it's finally out. I haven't really played it much. I kind of put some equipment together and took a quick look at it, and that's about it. So we're going to do that today. How you doing, Ginger? I actually haven't played it yet. Like I said, I loaded it yesterday. I sold all the equipment, bought my equipment, took a look at the fields. I bought a couple extra fields. I bought these two fields down here. These, let's see, it's 36 and 37, and they have grass on them. And this is probably what I'm going to use for grass. And I'm probably going to, there's the other fields that you own, if I can get over there without too much trouble. Let's see, this one is a field you own, and it's got wheat on it that's growing. The other field we have is 44, and it's got grass on it. Hey, Bill, how are you? And so does 35. So I've got two great big fields, and they've got grass on them. So I'm going to cut the grass and store it. And then I'm going to plow these puppies under and plant some real crops. Got released on Friday. Well, what's today? Today is Tuesday. Yeah, I just picked it up yesterday, but I haven't been doing a lot of farming lately. World of Warcraft has got a new expansion coming out. I've been spending my time leveling up some of my old characters, so that's taken up a lot of my time, and playing other things. The space game that I play, Elite Dangerous, it's got a big patch and update that just came in, so I've been really busy doing other things. Matt Jensen's in the house. Hey, Matt, thanks for stopping by. Well, I tell you what. Grass can be fertilized. What do you mean, grass can be fertilized? Oh, well, I know that, but I don't need this much grass. I want some real stuff. I want to eat some corn so I can make popcorn and stuff like that. But there's too much grass. I don't need that much grass. I don't even have any animals yet. So I'm going to pick up this grass here. And I'll tell you what, I did already have to. Hey, Andy, how you doing? I'm somewhere between dead and buried. Bill, seriously? Joe's in the house. Hey, Joe. Okay, I tell you what, I did have to go in to Giant Editor, the very, very first thing on this map. And you could probably guess why if you played the map. Oh, Scorpion. I'm so glad you came on. I've been so worried about you, buddy. I haven't heard from you at all. And I thought, oh my God. Something happened to the boy. Man, you shouldn't leave me hanging like that. Carol keeps asking me every day if I've heard from Brad, and I said no. Anyway, believe it or not, this map, the silo, the main silo, will only hold 100,000 units. That's not even a truckload for me. So I had to go in and change that right away. I boosted up the silage, or the silo, to hold 5 million, and I also added sugarcane, sugar beets, and potatoes to the main silo. I didn't want to store them separately, so. Don't bust any stitches there. Scorpion. So these two fields here are going to be my grass fields. And like I said, I don't need that much grass. I'm going to work on those other fields that we've got, plow them under. I'm going to cut the grass first, for sure. Getting better. Call out your dead. Bring out your dead. Farmer Hannon's in the house. Hey, Farmer Hannon, how are you? So, evidently, I know that Alan is playing this map. Is there anybody else playing this map yet? By the way, I did put the download in the description if you're interested in the map. Uh-oh. Bill crashed his dirt bike. You okay? Is that what you meant by you were like 1 foot in a grave? I know how that goes. I used to be a dirt biker. Crashed many, many dirt bikes. That's where I learned to drive for Farm Sim. On a dirt bike. But I have to say, that was many years ago. Yeah, these fields are kind of weird shaped, so I just kind of went around manually and did these. These are actually fields. So if you turn on course play, you can see the outline of the field. Well, you can see it right there. So it looks like Farmer Hannon is playing it on the Xbox. I haven't downloaded it for the Xbox yet, but I don't generally play on the Xbox unless I'm on vacation. I don't take my PCs with me when I go to the condo. I keep a condo in Central Oregon, and I don't take my computers with me when I do that. But I do take my Xbox One and my PlayStation 4. And that's about the only time out of the year that I play those two consoles. Bill, you need to send Scorpion a dirty blonde. Take care of him. So, is your mom not blonde, Scorpion? A dirty dozen. Okay, this is really weird. I have to tell you that I'm looking at my screen that I'm running this on, and it says I have 0 people watching me. What the heck is that all about? Let me refresh the screen and see what happens. I lost my chat, that's what happened. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I changed the silo. Kevin is in the house. Hey, Kevin. I'm doing well. I hope everybody else is too. Let's see. What am I going to do with this? You know what? I don't think I put grass in the silo. Oh, man. The silo only held 100,000, as I said. This trailer here is 150,000. I couldn't even put one trailer in there. So I've made it 5 million, and I added the potatoes, as I said earlier, the potatoes, sugar cane, and sugar beets, but I think I forgot to add straw and grass. So I don't know what to do with this stuff now. I don't think so. Let me try it. I don't think I did. I was going to. Yep, I didn't do it. So now I got to figure out what to do with this grass. No, I didn't. There's an inside to the farmhouse. Doesn't look like much of a farmhouse. Does the grass go in there? Is that what you mean? You put the grass in a farmhouse? What, do you just walk right through the screen door? How do you get the screen door open? I can't get in the house. Is there a back door? Can you get in the garage? Oh, you can get in the garage. I have to sneak in the back door, I guess. Oh, there's lights in the garage. And they're bright. Right mouse? Why can't they use the same mouse for everything? Alright, so, oh, there's a fire going in the middle of the summertime, and the computer shows that it shows the download page. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, farmer. There's the road to the garage there. Let's see. Am I going to find people sleeping in the beds? Oh, kitchen. Oh, and there's gold nuggets set in the middle of the kitchen. Somebody forgot to dust, I guess. Okay, so those doors don't open. These doors don't open, I guess. If they do, I'm missing it. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Ooh, nice deck. Nice. Ooh, barbecue. Drop in a modern silo. You don't like the silo, Joe? It is kind of old, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to put storage in for the grass. I didn't do that. I did boost it up, though. This thing will hold 5 million now, and it holds everything that that you can grow except for the grass and the and stuff, as I said. I'm just going to drop one of my haylofty things here somewhere. Is this an actual field? That's my actual field. At least there aren't any fences and things in the way. Okay, that's the manure. I don't know why you got this junk laying around here. It's just in the way. I tried to come in through here with my tractor and kept running into that damn thing. And there's a pile of junk here. I don't know what that's all about. Guy needs to clean his farm up. Okay, I'm not going to be using this, so I can put a building right here, I suppose. See, if this junk wasn't there, I could put a building right here. Let's see. All right, I was talking about Joe. Joe Dokes here sent me a link to, what the hell was it? Hang on. It was to a grass seeding machine. This thing right here, BD Seeds. It's only $5,000. And you can add canola, barley, corn, wheat, sunflower, or soybeans, and it makes seeds for you. So that's kind of sweet. I might do that. And then, hang on a sec. Alright, sorry. Oh, the wife's been gone all day. She just got home, so I had to say hello. Pardon me for having a life. Anyway, just kidding. Maybe I could place it right here. I don't know how big this thing is. Let's check it out. Is that going to fit? I can put it within these trees here just for now. I will be moving it. As soon as I get off this live stream, I will change that so that I can do grass. So let's put this here for now. That'll give me some place to put it just for the time being. The silos from the grapes of wrath. You're gonna have to explain that. I don't know if everybody knows what the grapes of wrath was. Oh man, I should have put it a little farther to the right. I screwed up. Oh boy, I did. All right, that's not gonna work. Darn it. Let's go to the garage and pull up that. I wish you could just move it, but you can't. You have to sell it. You have to sell it. Darn it. And I think that's my way. Is this my... Where in the hell am I? Oh no, there's my way down the field. Alright, I could actually bring it pretty close. Well, then you got this stupid thing in the way. Oh boy. Well, let me try it again. You saw that? Stars Henry Fonda. Henry Fonda, he's an old guy. He's been an old guy since he died. He sure got some rotten kids, though. Alright, hang on. Let's see if I can squeeze this over this way. And... oh, man, it's not going to let me. Shoot. Where can I put it? It's not going to stay here. I'm going to be moving it. I just need something for the live stream here to store my grass in. And right there. There's a little bit of room right in this yard, right here. Let's just pop it right there. I think that'll work. Hi, Ryan. You're welcome, Ryan. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. An old black and white movie. Well, I never saw the movie, but I've read the book. It was kind of old and black and white, too. What's Andy doing? Andy, what are you doing? Bill says he sees dead people. I hope you're not referring to one of us. Andy's sticking his tongue out at us. Andy's having fun with his keyboard right now. Alright, hey, guess what, guys? I've never had a red Enterprise. I have never had a red one. So I thought I'd make a red one. Just because. Now you're cleaning your keyboard now? Alright, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I can't plant anything until I get the grass off this field. So I'm going to take the grass off my 2 fields. I only have 2 fields. Well, I've got 3. Well, I have 5 now because I bought those 2 other ones. Thunder's in the house. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I wanna get these potatoes here too. I hate planting potatoes, so they're not quite ready. As soon as they are, let me pop the time up. As soon as they are, I'm getting those potatoes, tell you what. So let's see what I can do here with this grass. This is field 35. We're gonna do a course here for 35. And let's drop that. Alright, we're going to drop that. We're going to do, where are we anyway? We're in the southwest. So let's start in the southwest. Going to be heading, what, north? And let me do 2 of those. It's a pretty good sized field, but it's got some jags in it, so I don't know if I have to keep this because I'm not going to mow it again. I'm just going to call it that for now. And let's see if we can get this thing started. All right, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stealing taters. I'm a tater stealer. BC has a beautiful custom sky when it gets dark. What about the mud? The mud doesn't seem to work. And I'm not putting seasons on to make the mud work, because I don't care if the mud works that bad. Let's see, where's my tractor here? Let's get back in the field. How do I get in the field? How do I get out of the field? I don't think this is the way. Maybe. Oh no, shoot, there's fences everywhere. I can't drive through the water. Oh, there's a gate. Hang on. Now, inland from where I live, you guys know I live on the coast. We don't have a lot of oak trees here on the coast. But inland, there's a couple of places that just tons of oak trees. There's not just one oak tree, by the way, in Oregon. Contrary to what the name of the map is, there's more than one. But unless the farmer cut all the oak trees down and just left one standing, which could be the case. Okay, I'm going to finish my grass run here and get the grass off that other field, the other 2 fields, and then plant some crops. Crops would be a good thing to have on the farm. I can't believe tomorrow's the 4th of July already. How in the hell did that happen? What happened to June? June just went kaboom, it's gone. Yeah, there's a lot of rocks in Oregon. I don't know what the actual percentage is, but I'd venture to say that at least half of the United States is not inhabited by people. There's just land everywhere, and it's all owned by the government. Alright, let's go check on Enterprise, see how he's doing. I don't know why that they always, it always skips a row for some reason. I don't know why it does that. That's crazy. All right, let me see if I can get this guy going out there. I want to get that field plowed. Oh, great. I hate that. You have to clean your own poo out. Well, maybe I won't have animals on this farm. Well, I sold my tractor with the bucket, so that ain't going to work anyway. All right, let's see. I've got this guy. I'm anxious to plow. I want to plow these fields. I gotta take advantage of that grass there, though. Look, there's a lone pine. He should have called it Lone Pine Ranch. Actually, when you look around, it's not lone. I don't think the game actually has pine or oak trees, does it? I don't think so. My cows are going to get a little bit dirty if they're going to wait for me to clean the poo out. I'll tell you that. They'll be swimming before the end of the week. Yeah, still only 83%. I might have to speed it up a little bit. Want them taters. Look at this guy go. Big Bud's going to town there. Whoa. Go, Big Bud, go. Kicking up dust the whole way. Fun to watch these guys work. Who's on that anyway? Let's see, we've got Pat Pearson on the quicker picker-upper, and Alan Clark is doing the mowing. The lone oak is on field 49. I can't believe they cut all the oak trees down. 49. That's not too far away. It's down yonder. I gotta see it. I think maybe just in case. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Scorpion. I'm glad you're doing okay. I was worried. Okay. Oh shoot. I just fell through the map. That's not gonna be fun. Alright. There's field 49. Is that the lone oak? Over yonder? That's it right there, right in the dang field. Is that really an oak tree? Yeah, maybe. Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. Had a collision, but they worked their way out of it. Nice they're working together. Yeah, I know. I know. gotta figure out why they always miss a spot. They always miss one line for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, it's a beautiful map. I guess while I'm waiting for this, I could take a trip. Let me make a trip here. I'm gonna lease one of these things here. I got the money. I'll buy it. This is a pretty good sized map. There we go. It's all the way around the map. It's the way he made it, as far as I can tell. You just have to be careful when you get to the edge of the map. See, we're right at the edge of the map here, and you can almost tell because it doesn't quite look right. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, I'm getting close. See, you can tell it just doesn't quite look right. There's the edge of the map right down below us. You can see that the crop stop. It doesn't quite look right. Kind of looks kind of ghosty or something. And you can drive past there and fall through the map. So you have to be careful. You have to know when you're getting close to the end of the map. Alright, I flew off the map. Well, it didn't let me fly through, so that's good. There's a lot of grass here on this map, though, that you can get. This is where the rich person lives, right here. They got a great big, long driveway with trees all the way down. And no neighbors. It's got a little bit of personality to it, though. That little creek that runs through it here. The animal farms are separated. The pig farm is tiny, but it holds as many pigs as any other one. So, yeah. See, look, this end there. You can tell it gets foggy or fuzzy or blurry, however you want to describe that, when you get to the end of the map. Other than that, I kind of like what he did because it makes it look like it's real and not just, you know, all of a sudden the end of your world is just there. You can, it actually looks like there's more to the world. I like that. Let's see if I can find the pig farm. It's not very big. It's a teeny tiny little thing. Cow farm's on the main farm. Pig farm is over there. Uh-oh. How's this guy doing? Okay, I guess. Enterprise is done. I need to get him back to work. Is that the pig farm? There's the pig farm. See, it's not very big. But that's okay. It holds as many pigs as any other. It's okay. It's not as small as I thought. It just looks small from the air. Alright, let me plop this thing down and get Enterprise back to work. I need to get that other field done there. See if I can dust the farm wife's clothes or garden or whatever. All right, let's go grab Enterprise if I can get through here. Let me just get this one little line here. Not that I'm OCD or anything. I just want all the grass I can get. I need to be all I can be. Alright, we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm just make a temporary whatcha-dinger here. Alrighty, this is, what field is this? This is field 44. We went from 35 to 44. 44. We're going to start in the northwest this time, and we're going to head south. Leave everything the same, and I'm just going to do the same thing I did over there. Mow 44 temp for now, because I don't think I'm going to have this in the grass again anytime soon. Uh-oh, where's he going? What the heck's he doing? That ain't right. What did I do? Oh, he's going the other way. I was going... Oh, shoot. Alright, fine. Plow out of the way. Alright, Bill, thanks for stopping by. Get a good night's sleep. You need it. After crashing and burning and having fun with your motorbike. Take care, buddy. Alright, let him go. Let's grab this guy, get him emptied out. Well, we're going to start off with quite a bit of grass, aren't we? I didn't buy a lot of equipment. I just bought it what I needed to start. I'm going to pick up this while I'm out here. This one line right here. Okay. How does this thing play on the PlayStation or the Xbox? Does it play pretty good? All right. I don't think there's anything else I can do right at the moment. So let's just look around. Well, that sounded interesting. The switch opened the door? No. Did the switch... Oh, the switch... Okay. Switch works the lights and the door, but I can't seem to get in there. Let me go slower. I got my speed boots on. Oh. Little kitchen area. Computer. A casting couch for the hiring of farm workers. Looks like a place to fix equipment. Oh, there's an upstairs. Let's go up. Oh, it's dark and dank up here. There's a gold nugget up here somebody left. Nugget boy been's out here again. That's a big building. Well, yeah, when I get off this, maybe I'll go over and pick it up for the Xbox. We're getting ready to travel here pretty soon. Give me something to play on the Xbox. And let's see what else we got. That's pretty sky. Oh, right. There you look at it. See, you've got that cone sky. Yeah, I've had that in other maps. So it's a pretty good sized shed there. And that's about it, isn't it, for storage? What's this? Cow barn? Nope, more storage. Does this open up? It does. How about this? Sweet. Is this your cow barn? It's your cow barn, maybe. Is it? Look at those nasty old troughs. Oh my God. Where's the door to get in? Oh, it doesn't go straight through? Oh, great. That's going to be a booger. Oh, man. That's going to be terrible. To get in there and out. I might have to back in and back out again. Darn. Oh, well. That's life. Go check on the potatoes. Hey, potatoes are done. Let's go get a potato harvester. Alright, now the shop is a long way from home. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's not a lot of roads. There's little bitty dirt roads that aren't real roads that kind of run around between the fields. And occasionally you'll find a gravel road, but usually the gravel road goes into a farm or something. Yeah, see, it doesn't go where I need to go. If you look at the map, there's not a lot of roads. There's just... you just have to kind of drive through fields to get where you want to go. Not completely, but if you look where I need to go right in the center, south center of the map to get to the farm, but there's no road that goes in there. Just little bitty dirt roads between the fields, but if you're careful, you just drive through a swamp. Yeah, see, that just goes out in the forest. I need to turn right here pretty soon, but every time you do, you find out it's just a driveway. See? It's just a driveway. It's not a road. There's no roads that go east and west, except for the top and the bottom of the map. So when I tried to do this the other day, I said to hell with it and just drove through the field. See, there's a little bitty dirt road here in between. It's not even a road. It's just a place that hasn't been seeded. And that's what you have to do, just drive through the fields to get to where you need to go. Because there is no road. Well, I'm guessing this is the road. But, there you go. What is this? Oh, this is my field. I didn't know I had this field. Well, shoot, I could have been harvesting. Huh. Learn something new every day. All right, so hey, good news. There is no fences, no hedges, no rock walls. So you can actually probably just hire a worker to get this done, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to lease the field first, though. So let me do that. Wait a minute. What field was that? 43. I've done that before, where I thought it was a certain field. I leased it and found out it wasn't the field I wanted. So 43. Right there, we're going to lease it. I've got the money to buy it, but I don't want to buy it right now. I don't want to own too much property right off the bat. All right, we're going to hire a worker here. And let's see who we got. Alan Myers is on the job. Man, and he's trucking on this thing. Let me go get a combine. Listen. Oh, I love the sound of that. That rumble. Now, I'm going to try this. This is a different cloth than that one I had in the last live stream where it had the 1,000-foot header that wasn't, you know, too realistic. This one is a different outfit. It's a different cloth, different headers. That's not the droid I'm looking for. Alan Myers is blocked by an object. What object? Did I leave the plow in the field? What's he blocked by? The for sale sign. Oh. Alright. And here I thought there weren't any fences or anything that was going to bother me. Okay, is this thing stuck? What's he stuck on? I hate things that don't work like they're supposed to. Was there a rock in the road you got stuck on or something? Andy completed this task. Andy, you didn't have much of a chance there. I fired you before you got started. There was something in the road stopping the combine. 90 foot. No, it was 1,000 foot. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was 1,000 foot. It was huge. Now, I don't really know what's on this field. Field 45 is kind of weird shape too, so I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see what we got. It's wheat. Nice golden wheat. Actually, it's a little pale, isn't it? It's not real golden. Okay, now I do have fences on the other end, so I'm going to do a course play route because I can. So this is field 45. 45, 12 foot, That's good enough for government work. Starting location is the southwest. Gonna be heading north. Right? North. I'm gonna do 2 headlands to get away from that fence on the other end. And let's pop it in here and see what happens. On Canadian Ultimate, what? Course generated successfully due to the current direction setting. It may cause issues when driving. Oh, well, fine. What the hell does that mean? It doesn't like what I did. Okay. Fine. Let's take it off. Let's see what it doesn't like. It didn't like something. Let's I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do the... Oh, shoot. I keep going right by it. The current vehicle position. I'm going to let the starting direction go manually and do 2 headlands and see what it wants to do. It didn't like what I did. Let's see if it likes what it wants to do. Field 45. Harvest. No, I don't know what the hell it's going to do, so I'll just leave it the way it is. Pardon my French. Now, I don't know where it's going to start. It didn't tell me. So, let's look. Was it messed up because of the... Well, it doesn't even show me on the field. This is really weird. No, there wasn't. There was. It was scheduled to be, what do you call it? Skyrim. There was scheduled to be a Skyrim video, and I did the World of Warcraft and didn't want to put 2 videos up right at 8 o'clock. I may put the Skyrim up a little bit later. Alright, I don't know what the hell happened here because this doesn't seem like Field 45 to me. So, this doesn't look right. What did it do? Well, let me try again. It doesn't seem to want to do what I want. Use the auto wash. Auto wash. All right, I'm gonna compromise. I'm compromising. I'm gonna put my coordinates in. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 45. I'm going to put, not current position, I'm going to put the southwest, and I'll let it do the starting direction and see if it likes that. Wow, look at the weird feel. Look at that. I don't know how this is going to work. Is this going to... Oh, man, I don't know how this is going to work. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to do it. Field 45, Harvest. This seems like deja vu. Harvest, southwest, going, I don't know which way it's going. All right, where's it want me to start? Right here. It wants me to start right here. So, Bain Epwood. No, not really. Hang on, I'll show you, Bane. By the way, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, there's not. I'll show you what there is. It's just a basic map. All right, let's see here. If we look in here, I'll show you. You got your basic crops that you have on vanilla up to sugarcane, and that's about it. Although I don't know what this is. You can do pallets, I guess, and I don't know what this is. This flour or something? But if you notice, whatever these three things on the end here, you can't sell them anywhere, so it's not a crop. Now that being said, there is, let me see what he's going to do here. Oh, is he going to hit the fence? You bet he is. All right. Let me fix this, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do on the map is I'm going to put my own stuff on. All right, what I'm going to do with the map is put my own things on. I'm going to put, and I don't have it all in here yet, but I'm going to put my sugarcane factory in. This sugarcane factory here makes brown and white sugar. And then I'm going to put this seed maker in. This seed maker is new. I haven't used it yet, but it'll make seeds out of anything. You can put canola, barley, corn, wheat, sunflower, soybeans, and it produces seeds. And it's really cheap. It's only $5,000 to put down. And you can actually either load a trailer or you can load a seeder here from this. And then I've got a couple other mods I'm going to put in. I'm going to probably put in something that makes fertilizer. I'm going to put a compost maker in, that kind of stuff. Straw and hay pellets. Yeah, I don't know what you do with those. Evidently you can't sell them, so I'll have to figure that one out. But there is one spot that I know of. I got to get back to that field. There's one spot I know of that's empty that you can put things on. Let me see if I can find it again. I think it was down in the southeast corner someplace. Let me see if I can get up there and find it. Let's see. I think it was this way. This thing flies 100 miles an hour, so I should be able to find it fairly easy. I just thought I was on this corner of the map when I saw it. Alright, we're on the edge of the map now. The Lone Wolf Company, yeah, isn't that in the southeast? Lone Wolf Company. Yeah, it's in the southeast. It's hard to tell where the corner's at because there's no barriers on the map. No visible barriers. So it's really hard to tell where you're at. You have to kind of look at the fields. Hey, Serge is in the house. How you doing, Serge? Right there it is. Okay, so I'm going to be using this, and then I might fix up an empty field someplace to put some more stuff in, depending on how big this thing is. This doesn't look all that big, so. So yeah, I'll put my sugar factory in here if it'll fit, and that seed maker. Let's try the seed maker first because I haven't used it yet. Oh, it's huge! Holy smokes! Oh, I didn't know it was that big. Oh man, it's going to take up a lot of room. Alright, so that takes up half the space. Before I do that, let me take a look at the sugar factory. I don't think the sugar factory is all that big. By God, it is. It's just as big. Oh man! All right, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to find an empty spot someplace to put this in if I put it in. which means I'll have to buy a field. But that's okay. Let me put this thing in anyway. God, that's a long ways to go for seeds, though. Hang on. I don't know if I'm going to do that at all right now. I might take one of these fields that are close to the farm. Like one of these fields close by here. And take a little bit out of it. I'm going to have to think about this before I do anything. Let me check on that combine. It looks like he's doing a pretty good job, this combine here. When you buy the headers for this combine, by the way, you got quite a few choices on it. Okay, so here's the here's the headers for that combine. You've got the 12 meter, you've got the 10 meter, and you've got the 9 meter. So you have 3 headers that you can choose from. Actually 4. There's a 7 meter. That's tiny. Then you got the corn header, which is 6 meters there. And the corn header, I'm pretty sure folds up. But interestingly enough, when you get the headers, you got quite a few upgrades to them. You got the attacher type. You can stock splitter, rape knives that you can put on there. You can put, I guess there's a number you can put on it, whatever number you want. So if you had 10 of these, you could number them so you can find out where they're at, I guess. This laser pilot, I don't know if that has something to do with GPS, but you can have 1 or 2 on there, and then you can say a long stock splitter or a short stock splitter. You can change that. It has something to do with this junk on the side here, but I haven't actually played with it yet. I just knew there's quite a few upgrades to it. By the way, those of you that were using the Evans Wacky Mods, he sent me an email yesterday. He's working on these. He's making some changes to them. And I need to send an email back to him that to make sure he sends me a copy of the new mod that he's doing. It was a very short email. He didn't tell me what he was working on. He just said he was working on them and he would get it to me if I wanted it. Red barns. Yep, I might have to do that. Well, that's the cattle barn there, but these things right here kind of, I don't know what the hell. These things are kind of weird. I could maybe put something in there, but there's quite a bit of room out here actually. If you can see where I've got all my equipment here, that's not a field. None of that is a field. I could probably put something in here. And this building here is kind of worthless. Well, it's right by the farm, though. But then who in the hell needs a farm? Maybe I'll take the farm out. The farmhouse. No, I wouldn't do that. I forgot I was working over here. I gotta get this plow guy going. As soon as I put my grass away. Anyway, Bane, it is a pretty fun map. It's well done. It is pretty. So if you want extra production, you can certainly put it in with placeables. So I'm not really concerned about that. Almost every production thing they have, there's a placeable for it. So, and I've got a lot of it. I've got potato factories and beet factories and all kinds of junk that I can place. I just don't have them in the folder right now. What's that combine doing up there? He's kind of stuck here. What the hell's he doing? I don't know what he's doing. I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Let me see if I can get him started here on some kind of line. Alright. I'll clean that up later. Let's see if I can get him working. It's kind of weird. But that's okay. Stuff happens. Let me get this guy off of this. And back to work over here. Is it already? Wow, time flies when you're farming. Let me get rid of this. And let's see, what field was I working on? 44. That one. Let's do that. I didn't make a product transfer route because I'm going to be plowing these fields up and I won't be doing grass again, so no point in making a course. I'll just manually dump it in the silo myself. Where the hell's he going? All right, you missed a whole line here, buddy. Hey Fred, how you doing? Bon appetit. Uno momento, and I'll get one. Let me, that's the only Spanish I know that isn't a swear word, so I don't know what the heck's happening here. He doesn't like that first line for some reason. So, for those of you that don't remember, I told a story one time. It came up again recently. My daughter's dating a Hispanic gentleman, and he was over the other night and was speaking some Spanish lingo. Not with me. I don't speak Spanish. I wish I did, but I never learned Spanish. But anyway, I started laughing because I said, you know, I used to work in one of my jobs that I had where I had a customer that came in, who was a newspaper editor, or she owned the local newspaper. And what the hell was that? She would come in and I would tease her. I would say, when she left, I'd say, instead of adios, I would say, Adidas, it's the only Spanish I know. And she would respond by saying Nike or Reebok, you know, or something like that. And it was just a joke. We were just kind of kidding each other. And so I'd say Adidas when she left, and she'd say Reebok or Nike. Anyway, we did that one day, and there was a little Hispanic gentleman that was standing in line. And he kind of came up and he had this funny look on his face, like he was almost embarrassed to say anything to me. But he came up and kind of whispered at me, "Did you mean to say adios?" And like I mangled adios, which I did, but I did it on purpose. Anyway, he said that, and I just kind of smiled and said, "Oh yeah, thank you. And I said adios, and I just kind of laughed. I told her when the next time she came in, I told her what happened, and she thought that was pretty funny. England, I didn't know England played soccer. Do they call it soccer or rugby? Or is rugby something completely different? I'm not into sports, so I don't know that kind of stuff. All right, this is field 35. We're going to plow it under. Field 35, and let's hope that this thing works better than the other one. Current vehicle position, no. We're going to start in the southwest, and I'm going to go north to Alaska. We're going north. All right, I'm going to do 2 headlands, and we're going to create this field 35 plow southwest heading north. All right, let's see if we can get this to happen here. Now, I'm not quite sure where the actual end of the field is. Is that it right there? There. It actually is in there pretty deep. I know that's my track. I don't know where it starts, so what I'm going to do is I don't want to... Well, you know what? I don't have it set to create a field, so it won't plow where it's not supposed to. I don't think. Let me make sure that I don't have allow create fields. Okay, so no, I don't have it creating a field, so that's good. Let me just get started here with this. Well, it goes clear out to the end. Sweet. No wonder I couldn't see it. It's right in that thick grass over there on the left. Soccer is known as football in Europe. Well, then what's rugby? I've heard rugby before, too. Oh, is Craig in the house? Hey, Craig. Did I miss Craig coming in? Yeah, I did. Craig says rugby played by men with odd-shaped balls. Excuse the pun. Well, what? Odd-shaped balls? What's that mean? They had them kicked a few extra times or something? That sounds painful, I have to tell you. I think I can speed this thing up, so let me do that. Let it get around a corner first. And then we'll kick it in high gear. Kick it in high gear. There we go. All right. Alrighty then. I might have made a mistake by doing 2 headlands because I didn't realize. Yeah, I bet I did. I didn't realize this little peninsula was so narrow. Shoot. Oh well, we'll get it plowed the first time and I'll change it the next time or something. Big Bud seems to know what he's doing though, so we'll let him go. What does Serge say? I'm missing the chat here. Serge says, just like American football. What is rugby? Or men with weird shaped balls. If the shape of the rugby ball is not circular like a football. Well, a football to me is shaped not round. I don't know why in the hell we call it football, because you do very little with your feet except for to run to get out of the way of some big bruisers trying to take you out. Let me go check on the... Oh, hey, the potato guy must be done. I'm falling down on the job here. Yeah, that's a funny thing about doing live streams. When you do live streams, you don't really get a whole lot of game playing done, unless you're like some of these big guys, the big YouTubers and stuff. They've got so many people watching their live streams, they don't even look at the chat unless you send them $5 or $10 or $20, and then a big sign pops up that says, "I just sent you $10," and then they'll read that one. But generally, I'm not blaming them for that. I don't know how in the hell they could. Some of these people have thousands of people watching their live streams at one time. How in the heck could you ever read the chat? The map also has a custom plow texture. Yeah, I saw that. It looked a little bit nice. It looked like a nice texture. I play everything the Rude Man way. I'm gonna start live. I think I'm gonna start live streaming my my World of Warcraft stuff because I've been playing so much of it lately. I've played about 2 weeks now, solid, trying to get some of my characters ready for a new expansion, and I haven't actually played World of Warcraft for about, well, it's been well over 6 months, and it was about, and I played for about a month, about 6 months ago. I can't bring myself to pay $15 a month to play because I beta tested the game, so I've been playing it since 2003 into 2004 when it came out for sale, and I've paid $14 a month for most of that time. It's just, I'm afraid to even add it all up. So a couple years ago I kind of stopped playing, and I'd go back about every 2 or 3 months and pay for a little bit of time so that I could adjust my characters and stuff. Sir Dingbat's in the house. We're doing great. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I get kind of lonely out here if people don't come in and play. Looks like Chris Baldwin was doing this field here for me. Whoa! Got to slow down, buddy. Slow down. All right, that's it for the potatoes. I can turn this field back because I always forget to do that. So we're going to do that right away. Yeah, I kind of like it being small too. I mean, you guys have heard me say this so many times. Some of you guys that have watched me for a long time. I do this for fun. I'm not a professional. I don't play these games very well. You know, I just play them for fun. And, you know, even if you're not very good at playing games, you can still have fun with them. Some people don't understand that. Some people will watch the way you play and say, well, you're not very good at this, you suck. And that's not the point. The point in playing a game is to have fun and to get your mind off of the day-to-day woes and workadilly days and all the nasty things in life that some people might have to be going through, and it's kind of like reading a book or watching a movie. Get your mind off real life for a little while, you know. And not everybody can be the best at everything. But some of these people that play these games, if you don't play it the way they play it, or if you're not as good as they are, they just come down on you like white on rice. Which mod's that? Dingbat? Which mod are you talking about? Oh, I play that, Bane. I play that game. Not very well. I don't record it though. Uh-oh. Is that my daughter? Addie, is that you? You mean course play? You must be talking about course play. The one that's doing the field for me. The field work. He's confused again, isn't he? Yeah, he's in a mess here. This isn't going to work very good. He's having trouble. Yeah, this is course play. Now, I tell you what I could do, because the headland is done and it got me away from that fence over there. I could probably just hire a worker. What you're looking at here is the mod right here called course play, and what it is you set the field up. That's what the course looks like, and it tries to drive that course, but it's having a little bit of trouble here. Boy, I don't know. He's having all kinds of trouble. Let me see if I can get started again. It's the shape of the fields. If the fields are shaped strangely like this, it has a little bit of trouble. And I don't think that's it either. They can be square, it works really well. They can be oblong, they can be round, and it doesn't have any trouble. But when it's shaped like this, where it's got dips and doodles all over the place, and trees in between, that's where it kind of has some trouble. All right, I love you too. I hope you're feeling better. Oh boy. Yeah, live chat box. Yeah, it's kind of like a butt call on a phone. Yeah, he's going to have trouble the whole way through here. Let's see if I can fix this. You're live? That's good. Thank God for a day off of work, huh? All right, let me see if I can fix this here. We've got, I'm going to turn this off right here and see if this will fix it up a little. This might help him out a little bit. Okay, Ryan, thanks for stopping by and thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I hope you had fun. And I hope you have fun watching my videos. So, turning off that turn on field control might help it. We'll see. Because now it looks like he's going to. Oh, I thought he was going to Disney World. I thought he was done. That didn't help. I thought it was going to help him. I may have to just do this manually. Heaven forbid I'd have to do that, huh? All right, I'm gonna have to just do this myself. This isn't working. It certainly is. Where's my Mountain Dew? All right, we'll get it. We'll get it here. Tell you what, though, let me get this grass guy going because I need to get this field plowed. Field dance. Stop. Now I turned that course off, now I gotta turn it back on again. Darn it. Didn't mean to do that. I had a World of Warcraft character named Mountain Drew instead of Dew. Mountain Drew. Yeah, it was a mess, wasn't it? I'm relegated to doing it myself. Oh gosh. Well, yeah. I'm trying to think of one specifically. Maverick had a lot of stuff on it. Bane. Maverick had quite a bit of stuff on it like that. The Canadian one that I'm playing right now has a lot of production on it. Matter of fact, the Canadian one, if you're watching that series that I'm currently running in videos, I can't keep up with all the production. The animals were driving me crazy. There's so many. Oh, Craig, you're cracking me up, buddy. Let's see if I can figure out where this guy left off here. I'm just kind of cleaning up the edges here. Go, Big Bud, go. I wonder how the plow did. You've been away. You on... are you on tour or something? Are you military? When is vacation? Well, I don't work, so every day's vacation. So, but in about less than 2 weeks, I've got to take off for a while. And I'll be gone probably, a couple weeks at least on this trip. And then I'm going to try to get the fifth wheel trailer out and do some camping sometime this summer. Yeah, I went to the doctor for a normal checkup not too long ago, and one of the things he wanted to check on was to see how my mind is doing. So they ask you questions, and he asked me, simple questions. What'd you have for breakfast yesterday? What day is it? And I said, it's Saturday, of course. And he looked at me, and he had this concerned look on his face, and he says, seriously, you think today's Saturday? And I said, I'm retired, every day's Saturday. And he just kind of grinned at me. He said, oh, you're fine. Oh, cool. Bane, that sounds like a lot of fun. I bet it probably wasn't, but sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like it could be a lot of fun. I got to find my potatoes. Where's my truck? Let's go finish picking up these potatoes, and I got to finish plowing that field. I bet you teaching culinary school would be better than having to work in a restaurant. Let's check on the plow here. I got my big bud working the plow. Get rid of that. Open this thing up, clean the field off a little bit. I love this plow. It's huge. I have to be careful with this plow, well, any plow actually. There's a button on my steering wheel, because you guys know I use a steering wheel to play this game. Gear shift and all that junk it'll do. Gas pedals. Yeah, I would think it would be Bane. There's a button on the steering wheel that when you push it, it will change the field work on the plow to create, to allow it to create a field. And sometimes when I've been driving, I use the palm of my, or not the palm, the heel of my hand to spin the wheel, and I'll accidentally hit that button and I'll start plowing a field that I don't want any plowing to occur. And man, that's frustrating. Is that potatoes over there too? Man, if I leased that field, I'd have enough potatoes to get me. I'll never have to plant potatoes. Catch this corner up. Have you noticed that a lot of the corners are rounded? That's kind of cool, I guess. Not everything needs to be square, right? All right, now I know I got to clean this corner up over here because when I started it was kind of willy-nilly. That's willy-nilly, not Willie Nelson. Well, that's probably all she's going to get. Yeah, I suppose. Now I got to seed this thing. Alan Clark's in the house. How are you, Alan? You were plowing my field here a little while ago. Or something. Maybe it was. Maybe he was working the grass. I can't remember. But Alan Clark was working someplace on the farm here earlier. Sir Dingbat wants to know if I have a mod list. I don't keep a mod list because I've got 200-300 mods, and most of the mods that I use, I have remodded to do something that I want them to do. And so people would ask me for my mod list. Well, the mod list, a couple of weeks, a month goes by, and the place where you got the mod no longer has the mod, or it's been updated, or it's been moved, or if it's been taken down. And so I couldn't keep up with a mod list because everybody wanted, you know, a link to it. And I was spending, I'm literally hours a week just trying to keep the mod list up. So what I do, well, not only that, but then somebody would say, hey, that I've got that tractor you're using, but mine doesn't go as fast as yours. Or I've got that combine, but that combine that you're using holds more. Or because I've remodded it myself. So my mods aren't, you know, necessarily what you would get if you downloaded them. So what I do instead, I have a patron page, if you know what that is. And I've got about 35, 36 patrons that are there on that donate money to my my YouTube page so that I keep doing this. And when you sign up for that, you get a link to my OneDrive that I have that has all of my mods in it, and you can download anything you want that I've got anytime you want. So then if I decide that I want this truck to go a little bit faster and I remod it, that gets updated in that OneDrive. So when I'm constantly changing the mods. So if somebody says, hey, that one goes a little bit too fast, well, I can slow it down or whatever. Now, I'm not trying to make $1 million off of the patron page. If somebody wants to donate to me because they like my videos and they want to, you know, keep me making them, and they want to donate 20 bucks, 10 bucks, $5 a month, that's perfectly fine. But you could actually be a patron for as little as $1. And even the person that donates $1 gets access to that OneDrive. So that's how I keep my mods. It's easier for me to do it that way. I don't have to worry about where they're downloaded and if they're still there, that kind of thing. Hope that answered your question. This thing, kind of like this potato harvester here, it holds enough in that harvester that I didn't even have to have a truck on this field. Now I have to admit, I did not mod that to hold that much. It was already that way. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about going and remodding it and reducing it a little bit. Some of these things are way overboard. Shoot, I hit that guy wire. Why would you put a telephone pole right in the middle of your farm? Well, I guess you'd almost have to, wouldn't you? All right, let's go check on that combine again. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get the plow going. Well, I can't. He's not done picking up the grass, is he? Where's Big Bud? He's getting there. Yeah, he's getting there. All right. Who's driving Big Bud now, anyway? Alan Clark. Hey, Alan just came in. Alan, you're driving my Big Bud here. That's another thing you get if you're a patron. You get to drive my equipment on the farm. You'll notice that the helper there is Alan Clark. Alan Clark is just came on, and he's one of my patrons. Thank you, Alan, and the rest of you that are my patrons. I appreciate it. I won't ever have to worry about working the farm by myself. I've always got you guys to help me. This is going to be kind of willy-nilly here. I'm going to have fun picking this straw up, I'll tell you that. Now that field over there is going to be fun to do. It's got those little islands right in the middle of the field. I got windrow going every which way. That's crazy. So far, I've been happy with this Kloss combine. It seems to work pretty good. Even without the 90-foot header on it. Yeah, see these combines, they normally go about 12 miles an hour. I've got mine rigged so they do about 24. That's the rude man way. Get in, get it done. I don't have all day to harvest these fields. Yeah, this field's, well, not only that, but you notice it's hilly too. It's really slowing my combine down going up this hill. Tell you what I should do. Don't go up and down the hill. Let me go sideways. I'll go this way, and I won't have to worry about climbing that hill. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Look at that. I've been behind the wheel of these things, and it really looks like this. It's nice looking. Combines, these mods have some pretty nice detail on them. Well, so far, I think the mod author did a pretty good job on this. It's a nice map, and if you're interested and you haven't started playing it yet, if you look at the description of the live stream, you'll see the link to this map where you can download it. And when I'm done with the live stream, it'll go up on YouTube, and it'll be in the description there too. I know, it's kind of like crop circles. Square fields are, yep, they're easier, but they can be a little bit boring. I can't remember if I cleaned that other side up. I think I did. Let me double check while I'm over here. Oh, I got that one little patch there, yes. I still missed part of it. I love this machine. I love the way it sounds when the thresher starts up. And I love, watch the exhaust. Watch the exhaust. I love when you turn the thresher off and you start the thing back up. Watch that little puff of black smoke. Get ready for it. Look at that. I love that. I just love that. If I don't see black smoke coming out of an exhaust on a farm vehicle, it's just not right. Well, I almost have this field licked. By the way, this is the combine that when you buy it, you've got like about 7 lengths of pipe that you can set it for. I've got it set right now at standard. So it's long enough, pretty sure. Classy J Bay. Is it Baller? It's me again. Okay, which mod are you talking about? The Combine? If you're talking about the Combine, yes, I did. I don't remember where I got it, but I generally only download off of 1 or 2 sites. I don't like those sites that have all the pop-ups and the porn and all that stuff on them, and so I usually get most of my mods from Mod Hub USA, and I made this go a little bit faster than it normally would, and I made it hold a little bit more grain. I've modded this to hold about 59,000 on the grain, and the reason I did that is because my trailers usually hold at least that much. So I can't recall. Let me see, what do I have these holding? Whoop. Let me see what I modded these grain trailers to do. I think I modded them to do about 59. I can't remember. And this truck mod here, I modded it to do the sounds. I didn't like the sounds that it made, so I changed it. I changed this Jake brake. In the original Jake brake, was way too loud. Way too loud. Every time you use the Jake brake, I wear headphones when I record, and wax and shoot out both my ears at the same time. It was so loud. Alright, let me see what this Combine has in it now. Okay, the Combine has 53 in it. It will hold 59. I'm pretty sure that's what I modded it to do. Well, not where I live, Serge. I live on the coast of Oregon, and right now it's about 67, and that's hot for us. If it gets over 70, it's getting hot. If it gets 75 to 80, it's a scorcher for us. Right now, let me see what this truck holds. I can't recall. There we go. Whoa. Right, let's see what this truck will hold. I think I had this set for 59. I could look. Let's see. Tippers. That one right there. No, I've got it. By golly, I've got it set for 100,000. That's a bit much. I might change that. That's a bit much. I can't remember which trailer I was using then, because the trailer I was using before this one I had it set for 59 because the Combine I had set for 59. It's summertime. It's summer. Well, unless you live in Australia. Isn't it winter time now in Australia? .58 there. Didn't you have a scorcher the other day, Ginger? Now I'm going to really mess this up. I'm going to be going crazy here. This little patch. Get this little patch done. Uh-oh, I missed a spot. For those of you that have problems with that, I'll clean it up. If you're OCD. That's kind of weird. It was only a couple of years ago. I didn't even know what OCD was. And I met somebody that had some serious OCD. I mean, literally drove him nuts. I know a couple of guys that have it now. One guy was going out with my daughter. Well, actually, they were married. And if a room had clutter in it, he would pick up all the clutter, put it in a corner of the room, and cover it with a blanket because he couldn't stand to look at the clutter. It just would drive him nuts. 91, that's warm. That would be warm for us. Now, I used to live in Washington State, and heck, in the summertime, it would often get above 100 degrees. Central Washington's kind of desert area, and that's where I lived. Yakima Valley. That's where I was raised. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm on the back 40 here. Here's the Rude Man Way. Drive over, everything's in the road. Whee! Yeah, you guys talking about mods. I mentioned when I started the live stream, one of the things that I found about this map here was these. You had your main silos. If you go into not that. If you go in here, you can go here and look at the storage capacity. This whole map had a storage capacity of 100,000. Well, you saw my trailer was 100,000. One trailer load of grain would be all I could store. So I went into Giant Editor and I changed it to 5 million. So I can put 5 million in here now. Not that I'll ever have that much, but I'd rather have more than I need than less. Oh, I also changed it so it didn't hold potatoes, sugar cane, or sugar beets, and I changed that. So it now holds all your crops except for straw and grass. And I'm gonna actually probably change that too. Whoops, I don't want to be in that. I want to be in that. What else have I got going on? I need to go check on the grass picker upper. The quicker picker upper, is he done? Or is he just full? Well, he's almost done. He just had that one little strip left. I don't care about that. I want to get the plow going before it gets too late in the day here. Yeah, I'll probably change the main silo to hold grass and straw. When I do, I can get rid of this mod right here. And I won't need this in the way here. Sir Dingbat, yes it does. It does. And I've got a sugar factory that I'm going to put in. I showed it earlier. Let's see here. I've got this sugar factory that I want to put in right here. This is a placeable. It takes your sugar cane and makes it into brown and white sugar, and then it also gives you 2 places to sell it. You can either put this anywhere, just this thing right here on the ground. You can sell it there, or you can put this little building in and sell your sugar, both your brown sugar and your white sugar. I'm going to put that in, and I might put a potato factory in. There's not a lot of production on this map, but I want to be able to do something with the sugar and the potatoes. So I'll probably put those factories in someplace, and I might also want to put a composter in. I'm debating on that. If I put some of the machines in that make the vegetables and stuff, and the strawberries and raspberries and stuff like that, I'm going to probably need compost. So I'll probably do that. And again, I've got lots of placeables. I've got some placeables in here, not very many. I didn't put a lot on this map because I didn't know what the map had on it. So I didn't put a lot of my placeables in the mod folder. But I'm going to go through it tonight and look and see what I've got and what I might want to use. I definitely want to get the potato factory, maybe a bakery. I could put a winery in, that kind of stuff. And again, all of those mods that I've got are all in a OneDrive. If you're interested and you become a patron, you can download that. Not that I'm trying to advertise, but that question comes up quite often. So if I talk about it in a live stream or video, then I won't have to say it. I won't have to, you know, I don't want to beat people over the head about becoming a patron. That's not why I'm doing it. I certainly appreciate it, though. I appreciate it an awful lot. Well, I'm going to get this. I like this texture. Ginger mentioned it early. This plow texture is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And my 2 hours are up, guys. I hope you had fun. I like this map. So I'll probably live stream it again on Thursday, and I hope you all had fun. Hey John, you made it just as I'm leaving. Sorry. Anyway, I hope you all had fun. If you did, watch some of my videos and come back and watch a live stream, and hopefully I'll see you on the farm the next time. And in the meantime, thanks for stopping by, and everybody have a good evening.